Okay.
Hey everybody, it's Alex again, and today I'm visiting with my good friend Gabe. He is out in Mesa Del Sol. He's going to tell us about himself, his neighborhood, and why you should own a Pulte home. How was that?
Absolutely.
Was that a good intro?
Yeah, that's a great intro. Thanks a lot, Alex. Yeah, in Mesa del Sol, we really like to refer to it as the most logical and sustainable growth location for Albuquerque. I mean, for those of us who have been in Albuquerque for any length of time, we know that the river really affects the way families live, and the majority of the employment hubs, major employment hubs, are on this side of the river. So really it's the future of Albuquerque, and we've been really excited to roll out phase 3 this really at the end of last year, and this year obviously with the outbreak. I mean, we're seeing we have to kind of reinvent and make sure we're still serving our clients' needs, and we are real excited to be able to come together and help our buyers in such fashion. So yeah, thank you for having this.
Oh, absolutely. And just that place, I know Mesa del Sol pretty well. I sold quite a bit out there a few years ago when they were running on their first phase. It's just a cool place. I mean, there's not another neighborhood that has a sense of community like Mesa del Sol does. I guarantee it. I just remember when we were out there, they're doing like, they had food truck Fridays, and everybody was out there in the park hanging out together. Some guy with a guitar. It just has a great community feel.
Absolutely. I mean, you kind of mentioned what was part of some of the things that we did. We called it Movies on the Mesa, that occurred sometimes on Saturdays, where we had food trucks, and then even nights that there weren't that particular event going on there at the Aperture Park, which is right across from Netflix Studios. We had live music and the eateries there, and they sometimes have color wine parties where people get together and drink wine, and they bring in artists, and so there's always something going on. I remember they had a showing, the first showing of the Independence Day 2, because it was predominantly filmed here in New Mexico and through the Q Studios at the time, now Netflix. And so there's always something going on in Mesa del Sol. And phase 3, it's really interesting to see. We're seeing buyers interested in relocating and not having to deal with the I-40 traffic that we're seeing. People living on the west side, they're wanting to be on this side of town, and again, be closer to work and to minimize their commutes. But the community itself, to speak to that and not get too far off just the fact that it's close proximity to major employment hubs, is that the community is being emulated after an area in Denver, Colorado called Stapleton. And I'm pretty sure most people, if anybody's been to Denver, Stapleton's really one of the most desirable locations. And what makes it so desirable is that it was built out with a concept of new urbanism. And so Mesa del Sol's got the same sort of philosophy going for it. Really unlike any community where you have a lot of the builders out here offering rear loading garages. In phase 3, Pulte is not doing that. It's a more traditional product. But part of what is new urbanism is that you have linear parks connecting to major employment, like retail locations, where people will eventually be able to walk to supermarkets, walk to entertainment, restaurants, things of that nature, and you're not having to be in your vehicle as much. And so that's part of the sustainable component to it.
So just real quick, just the people that don't know, where exactly are you located? I mean, where are you?
Well, yeah, we're actually located just east of I-25 off of Rio Bravo.
Okay.
We have a lot of tools that we provide realtor compadres like yourself and buyers that come through. We have a community locator map that we can send out to you guys. But we're basically just east of I-25 and just south of Rio Bravo. So if anybody's ever been to Isleta Amphitheater, we're a little further down University Boulevard. As you get onto University from Rio Bravo, and that's where we're located.
So you're in a great location for any of the UNM corridor, the VA, the labs, the Air Force Base, downtown. So I remember one of the properties I sold, the guy he worked at UNM, and just trying to find something in that UNM area. I mean, Nob Hill, I mean, their price point, starting for a 80-year-old house is $300,000 they're going to have to fix up. It just didn't make sense for them to spend that kind of money on a fixer-upper when we got him over here at Mesa Del Sol, and he's close to work. The school system, I don't know, what do you have for schools there? Because are they still doing the international school?
Well, the international school, we're hoping to see them break ground for a permanent facility just near, just right off of Bobby Foster, and we're hoping to see that in the next 12 months.
Oh, that's big.
But that's one of the charter schools. There's another charter school called Cienaguas, and they're very big in science and math, and they're also a bilingual private charter school. But again, it's called Cienaguas. Then for public schools, we have a great elementary school that we feed into. That's Bandelier Elementary. And then we also have a great middle school. It's Jefferson Middle School. And then also the Albuquerque High School is where currently people are, what district we're in for high school. But as far as school system, public school systems, we have got a couple of really good ones. And then we also have a couple of really good charter schools. And again, that one that's currently in kind of a mobile, temporary sort of facility, they're going to be breaking ground hopefully in the next 12 months.
Awesome. I didn't know that. That's good to know.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. All right. So you sold me. I love the community. The schools are good. I'm in. Now tell me about your houses a little bit.
Well, you were speaking to, some of the older homes in the Nob Hill or areas that might be comparable, drawing people to want to be closer to employment, like the hospitals, the university, Sandia, Kirtland. Our homes are going to be a heck of a lot more energy efficient. We are a New Mexico Build Green builder, and so we have some great energy efficient features. I always tell buyers that the home is very high performing from the slab on up, from tankless hot water heaters to low flow faucets, low flow toilets, and then the insulation factors that we put in the home, pretty substantial. So we started about 1631 square feet for a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, and that can be, as we have a lot of flexibility in our floor plans. That one's called the brownstone, and then we move all the way up to the Monza, which we have that particular floor plan built out in other communities as well that people may have seen. But that one's going to be a 3,045 plus square foot, 2-story. Wow. So we have 1-stories and some 2-stories. The single stories that we brought in are from the other, outside of the Albuquerque, New Mexico marketplace, where they've been really popular, like in Nevada and Arizona. We've modified them a little bit, and so they're unique to our division here in New Mexico, but they're very popular outside of the New Mexico division, and they've done really well for us here in Mesa del Sol so far.
Perfect. So how many single story floor plans do you guys have?
So we have 3. One again is the Brownstone, the Silver Creek, and then the Tifton Walk, which I hope to show you here in a few minutes. The Tifton Walk is going to be a 3-bedroom, optional 4th bedroom, single story. It's the largest single story we build. It's kind of nice for those people that want that additional storage space or need that additional parking space, because it comes with standard a tandem garage. And so the home that, I'm going to show you here now is going to be about 2,106 square feet. Normally it's about 1,968 square feet. So with that flexibility, it can become a little bit bigger, and that's the heated area add for the square footage.
Perfect. All right. So just price range for the house that we're going to look at, just general, because I just want to remind everybody, if you add a bunch of extra features, you're going to drive the price of the house up. So I'm just asking for a range. We're not committing you to any price.
I don't know if you can see that there, Alex, but $263,990 is where the brownstone starts.
What?
Okay? Yeah, $263. And the incentives that we, from any of the floor plans that whether you choose to build brand new with us or choose to buy what's called a speculation build or a spec home, which is a home that would be for somebody that needs to be in a little bit quicker. There's some great incentives. It only applies to upgrades or lot premium as you go, and I can go into greater detail. But again, to start at $263, Base price for the brownstone, 1,600 square feet. We go all the way up to 350,990 for the Monza, which is the largest 2-story. So that's your your price range there.
That's a very competitive price range.
Yeah, we are. I mean, and then when you factor in some of the incentives, like I was mentioning, you know, we currently have $7,500 in free upgrades. So you can start to improve the home before you see that base price go up at all. Plus, we're giving a free refrigerator, washer, dryer, blinds. Plus, we're paying all closing costs. That's if your buyers choose to use our preferred lender, which is Pulte Mortgage.
That's a great deal. All right, I'm excited. Are we ready to go see the which model did you say it was again?
This one we're going to see is called the Tifton Walk. It is a 1-story, 3-bedroom, normally 2-bathroom, but in this particular case, we've converted the garage space into a 4th bedroom. So let's take a look at it without further ado. I'm going to show you in through the front door.
Perfect.
And I'm currently in my office, but we'll go in through that front door, okay? All right, let me flip this guy around. So there's sunny Mesa del Sol. That's going to be our park, by the way. We had a couple of guys out there. I think we're looking to break ground in the next couple of weeks.
So another park, because there's already a large park in the center with a pool and
that is correct. We do have multiple parks through the community. That's one park for phase 3, which we're in. And so, yeah, there's definitely a park with a pool and some other really nice parks coming into the community. So we just walked into the foyer, but as you can see, it's a very open, welcoming floor plan. It's an open concept with a lot of natural light. I'm going to veer to the left to show you guys the secondary wing of the home. These are going to be secondary bedrooms.
I love those floor plans like that, where you've got the bedrooms off right when you come in. I like that layout. It gives everybody separation.
Absolutely, because the master is to the back. And so whoever is going to be staying in the home, if it's a growing family or a family with kiddos, this one shows, you know, kind of a little baby crib here.
And you guys always stage them so nice.
Thanks, Alex. I think they do a great job.
I always tell my sellers before they get a house ready, you need to go to a Pulte model, see what they do, and try to get your house to look as good as theirs.
That's smart, yeah. So this is what we call our everyday entry. That's where I just was in the garage. And then people typically will come in from that, if they live in the home, come in from the garage, and you'll see that your laundry's off to this side of the home. We kind of use it for our printer and have a personal refrigerator in there. And this is normally the tandem garage, which we've converted into a 4th bedroom, and we're showcasing it as an office.
Okay. Is that an option to do the 4th bedroom like that?
That is correct.
Okay,
that is
perfect.
Option with the closet. So it's a true 4th bedroom with that closet. And then into the great room of the home, you'll see how it opens up. We've got a nice chef kitchen, stainless steel chef kitchen.
That's pretty.
And then that refrigerator that we're giving buyers, that $7,500 would pretty much put this kitchen in for most buyers, depending on the floor plan. And you'll notice some of the structural options that we've chosen to showcase in the model are just that, they're options. So that fireplace, normally you'll have a window right over to the side there. Sorry, I'm over here pointing in the frame there, but you'll notice if you want more natural light and don't want the fireplace, you'll get that same picture window, which is shown right here.
Love it.
If that makes sense. So you'll see that's fireplace is an option, but very expansive floor plan with your covered patio and a nice sized backyard. So a lot of the builders, like I said, out here are not doing a traditional product. They're going to be rear loading, but ours, you're going to get a true, a more traditional and true backyard.
Nice.
Your formal dining space, which is pretty spacious.
And I love that. It's an open floor plan, but you still have, like, the dining room kind of has its own area still, but still connected. I love that layout like that.
Yeah, and you'll see we have a slider off the cafe, which is a standard slider, right? You have a a 6 by 8 foot slider. This one over here is an optional slider. And everybody, again, it's just a matter of personal preference that we're giving buyers that ability to personalize what's most important to them and you know, whether they want more natural light or want that indoor outdoor living feel. So you'll notice here is your master bedroom.
Oh, very nice.
That's a king size bed, and you've got plenty of space in this master bedroom. Return vents in every single one of your bedrooms reduces the amount of energy that's required to heat and cool the home. There's a lot of changes that can be made in the master depending on whether you want this walk-in shower with a seat, or if you want a framed walk-in shower, which is much more expensive. You'll lose a linen closet, but like I said, a lot of changes that can be made with a Pulte. We're not a custom builder, but we definitely allow quite a bit of personalization. Then you have a big walk-in closet in this Pulte,
Nice.
Tifton floor plan.
I like that. So is that a roll-in shower? Or is that typical, or is that a?
This
it's like
is
a no-lip.
Low threshold shower, and that is an upgrade. Most times you're going to see a garden tub with a shower head.
Okay.
And if you don't need a tub and you want something a little bit more, you know, easy access for folks and have a bench, this would be an upgrade. You can do either a mud set pan like you're seeing here that's low threshold with tile, or, you know, cultured marble, which is basically what you're seeing here for the countertop.
It just looks sharp. I love the white cabinets with the dark handles.
Yeah.
Very clean, modern. I like that.
Yeah, we get a lot of positive feedback from most people touring this home.
So brass isn't coming back? You know, gold brass? Yellow brass isn't coming back?
I haven't, no, I haven't seen that. I don't think that's coming back.
Good. Yeah, that can stay gone. This looks awesome, Gabe.
Yeah.
It's a great looking property. I do love the community. So if somebody wants to take a look at the house, obviously give me a call, or we'll give Gabe a call. And I've got your information, so I'm going to put a link. Where do you want them to go? Do you want to send them to a website? What do you where do we want to
whatever's convenient for the buyer. But I mean, I can be contacted directly. I mean, I can give you a direct office number over the phone right now, or over this feed. But yeah, I mean, the location of my office is basically well, I thought I had it here in front of me, and I'm totally drawing a blank on it. But either way, we're here on Motherwell. The address of my office, which is it's 6005 Motherwell, and the zip code is going to be 87106.
Perfect. So
that's the office location. Because, you know, because of the COVID-19 that we're in, we are requesting and advising buyers to set appointments with us. We're trying to really make sure we're following CDC guidelines and make sure that we're keeping anybody coming through safe by minimizing the amount of people in our offices at any one time.
That's a great point. And yeah, we need to mention that. Things are different. We're doing business differently, but I like that you guys are setting appointments. Mm-hmm. It's kind of nice. It gives everybody the ability to get the personal attention that all clients should get. So
right.
I like that. So I want to thank you, Gabe. Beautiful property. And like I said before, I do like Mesa Del Sol, and hopefully we'll be able to work together soon. And I'll have your information below. If anybody has any questions, call Gabe or give me a call.
Thanks, Alex. Appreciate it so much. Have a wonderful day, and I'll look forward to doing some business with you real soon.
Perfect. Thank you, buddy.